What's up guys, Jake with THCC Tactical, coming to another special video. Today, we are looking at the Cyelee Bear. This is Cyelee's closed emitter LED red dot that they came out with just a little while ago. We were able to get one of these for the channel for review today for you guys to see how it does. Closed emitter LED red dots have been something that's sort of been in the meta lately. A lot of people have concerns about how potentially if you're in a real serious situation, you might get rain, snow, or mud, or maybe even sand in there that could block the actual emitter of your open red dots, causing them to essentially not function. So with that being said, Cyelee came out with the Bear here to sort of solve that issue with double panes of glass in both the rear and the front. So today, we're going to thoroughly put this thing to the test and see how she does. Now guys, as part of this video review, I think it's very important to be upfront with you and let you know that Cyelee was kind enough to send this red dot out to us for free. In addition, they did send us the ammunition that we're going to be using today to fire this particular gun.
To prove the worthiness of this entry into the Cyelee lineup.
Now that being said, we're not going to let that skew our view. You guys know how we are. We're poor. Let's be honest. We're poor. We're in East Tennessee. We don't have a lot of money. So anytime we get free stuff like this, we tend to beat the shit out of it because we can't really afford to do that with our own stuff that we buy. Today won't be any different from that. We're going to zero it, beat the piss out of it, test it to see if it still holds zero or if it even still works at that point. So that way you guys can know at home if this red dot is truly worth your hard-earned money. Let's go over the specs and features real quick. So, as we stated earlier, this is their closed emitter LED red dot. As such, you can see we've got two panes of glass up here, one on the outside as well as one tucked in on the inside. We are clear here. Yes, safe. There we go. You'll see it in the very front here. Can you get that? A good line there. Look at that. So you'll see here we also have two panes of glass, one on the outside as well as one on the inside where the actual LED is going to reflect off that red surface in there. Entire system here is enclosed, as you can imagine, making it shockproof, waterproof, and all that good stuff. I imagine it's going to also make it be a little bit more durable for when we drop test it and water test it as well. Of course, that being said, there's only one way to find out. We're going to start off with just getting a zero here. So other bigger companies out there are putting out their own closed emitter red dots, such as Trigicon, which, you know, if you've been paying attention, those are typically around $800 or $900. If you're looking at this video, you're probably not wanting to spend that much on the red dot. This one comes out roughly just under $200, like $189, $199, just depending on where you find it. Now this does have 10 different brightness things for you, 8 of which are for daylight use, 2 of which are going to be for night vision. It does feature a 3 MOA red dot, and the battery, which is like a typical 2032 battery, gives you about 50,000 hours of battery life. Obviously, the brighter the reticle, the less battery life you're going to end up having, and the lower the brightness, the longer the battery is going to be for you.
And the brighter the reticle, the sweeter the beticle.
That's right. Again, people are really excited about these because they essentially protect your red dot much like an EOTech does on a full-size rifle, where it's all enclosed, it's safe, waterproof, all that stuff, and you don't have to worry about losing that reticle from mud or rain or sleet or snow and stuff like that. You got two rubberized buttons here. Obviously, one's going to increase your brightness, the other one's going to decrease the brightness. Another cool feature about this is that it does have the shake awake technology. Essentially what that means is if you sat down somewhere
like there,
essentially, it'll turn off after about 5 minutes. Next time you pick it up, it'll come back on.
This paper man, receive your eye. I see now what the human race and its machinations are capable of.
Still a little bit of spread.
What?
Let's shoot some steel here. Just to oh! Pulled it.
You shouldn't do that.
It actually comes with an RMR plate, but you can also get one with a Glock MOS plate if you so desire. If you don't use the plate that comes with, it actually has a Picatinny rail underneath that essentially allows you to mount it on any Picatinny style firearm, such as most of your ARs and AKs and all that good stuff too. So very cool on them for doing that. We really like that. You got your battery tray right there. You just unscrew that, pop it out, put a new one in, you're good to go. So with that by default coming with a pattern for Picatinny rails so you can mount it on your rifle, that's pretty freaking sweet. Because honestly, on a handgun, this is a tall, thick boy, CCC thick. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays into the ruggedness and durability of it.
Our favorite standard variable, the old PSA tacker.
As you can see there, it's been through a lot of hell.
Yes.
Safe?
All right, now we see.
Okay. Now let's beat the shit out of it.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna drop it, you know, start off with just roughly about like the height as you might be holding the pistol. Let's assume that it falls out of your hands, okay? Onto gravel, okay? You ready?
Gravel
and
down yonder.
We're gonna aim it so it directly falls on the actual frame of the red dot.
We'll get close up momentarily.
So far, lots of scratches, lots of scuff marks all around. The glass is good to go. The red dot appears to be good to go as well. We're gonna now put it directly on this cinder block, concrete block, or whatever you want to call it. We're trying to get chest high, so with it being just below my knees, this is probably close to chest high. We're roughly guessing about 5 feet from above these bricks. Are you ready?
Oh, it caught that. That was fast as hell.
All right, it is actually, believe it or not, it is completely crystal clear. Fine, no cracks.
There we go. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. After dropping it multiple times, about 7 or 8 times on gravel from chest high, and a couple of times on the actual hard bricks, this thing is completely fine. Again, chest high being roughly what, like 5 feet, 5.5 feet, something like that.
Yeah, we had it. Yeah, I would say that's about right.
I'm impressed. I mean, check it out. It's absolutely completely fine. I want to do one last test that we've never done before. One. Oh, that had to hit somewhere.
That hit the front.
Damn it.
Front of the gun. So everybody says.
I think it did hit the front.
Oh.
Okay, let's just, I'm going to take it. I'm going to hit it right here, okay? You ready? 1. I got to turn off.
You got it to turn off?
I got to turn off.
Oh boy.
It won't turn on.
You did hit it like you meant it, but you know, you kind of hit it like you were trying to cave somebody's skull in, so that's, you know.
The battery.
There
you go.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe the battery, yeah.
Is there a gunk in there?
The battery just got ignorant.
Oh, hey, it works again.
I mean, that's,
I swear to God, it works
I'm
again.
not surprised. That's basically the standard tech response. You know, just have you tried turning it off and
Look
then
at-
back on again? No, honey. Why?
Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Look at it, there it is.
It's beautiful.
It's there. It's still there.
Beautiful.
I think you probably agree we probably need to wash it off. Oh, yeah. Oh,
What?
it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
yay!
There's no water inside. I don't see any water getting in there. This thing's good to go.
Yeah, it's a good little fella.
Now, I gotta let you know, upon examination here, from all the massive beating, we got the mount down here and the red dot above it. You'll see it's very hard, but it's just slightly loose on the mount. You see that, how it's kind of shifting back and forth? You think we should tighten it?
I think you should try. I think you should send it first, at least with a couple of rounds.
To properly see how she does.
Exactly.
Suppose you couldn't tighten it in the battlefield situation, because we all know you'd be using this particular red dot for a battlefield situation. I mean, let's be honest, if this World War III stuff kicks off like they're saying, you may end up having to use this for a battlefield situation. So let's assume that you have to actually use this in a battlefield situation. Let's see how well it holds 0. All right. I am going to shoot the top there, the head.
It's pretty red.
Oh. Look at all that damage there, man. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
We really beat the piss out of it.
Yeah, you actually did give that one a pretty hard time. We use a nickel. Yeah, you want to go top right?
Let's go right top. Top right, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, the Cyelee Bear.
Oh.
Truly lives up to its name. I gotta say, I'm highly I'm highly impressed with it. We definitely, without a doubt, put it through the most rigorous torture test that we've ever done for any red dot so far on the channel. I mean, we've really thoroughly beaten the piss out of it, so much as we took it and just slammed it against the brick as hard as I could. I like it. I'm impressed. There was some concern that the red dot had started to have some failures when we had slammed it that last time, but I think it was actually something to do with the battery where it just got a little bit loose there. Of course, after taking it out and just putting it back in and retwisting the cap on, we had no failures from there. And the red dot's still working right now as we speak. Oh. So despite this being loose on the RMR plate there, it still held 0 just fine. And that is extremely impressive. I wasn't sure about this when we first got it. I was concerned. I really wanted to put it through its paces and see if it was really that durable. And sure enough, it is. I think this one's good to go, guys. The downside is it is a chunky boy. Like we said, thick, 3 C's. But I'm telling you, it's worth the thickness because it's extremely durable. I'm impressed. For all practical use, for range use, and dare I say, everyday carry, I think this red dot is very much good to go. I think it's worth it. I think you guys will really like it. Let's put this one to bed. Shh. 99. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Have you picked up a Cyelee Bear? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Do the wobble trees and the honey. Piece of shit. This is Cyelee country.